The peak efficiency of knowledge and strategy is to make conflict altogether unnecessary. Overcoming other armies without fighting is the best of skills. Art of War, Sun Tzu. You see, conflict is like a dance of energies between two or more people having differences in needs, in values, in motivations, and interests. And one very effective way to resolving conflict is by flowing with the energy of the other person, aligning yourself with the complaint or whatever energy that is being pushed towards you, and seeing what the problem or what the issue is from the perspective of the other person. Whenever we forcefully push our ideas towards another person, what we unintentionally inspire from the other person will be resistance or rebellion. And conversely, when a person begins to push the ideas forcefully or begins to use phrases or words that accuse us or puts us in a position to defend ourselves, it is almost innate. Unconsciously, you would want to defend yourself. So what normally happens or naturally is that the person fires something at you. Why did you not do this? Or say something in a certain way, and then you feel the urge naturally, quite naturally, your response will be to respond or defend your position. And what happens is a back and forth, attack and defend, attack and defend, attack and defend, and the situation is not normally being resolved. And then it gets to the point where the person who is much more powerful either steps forward and uses their authority or their force or influence and possibly wins or overcomes the other person. And what you have in that situation will be a win-lose situation, or a win-lose outcome, to put it more correctly, a win-lose outcome. That will be the outcome. And the conflict naturally will not have been resolved. This normally happens between the interactions between parents and their young teenagers or young adults, or sometimes between the boss and a staff who probably has not been doing certain things correctly. It is quite natural for you to put down the law or how you want the thing to be done in the office area, or you could attack the problem and not the person, or find out ways in which what the complaint is or what the problem or the issue is can be resolved. Okay, so seeing the problem from the perspective of the other person, or flowing with the energy of the other person, helps us understand what the underlying concerns are, what the problems are, and then from that point we can begin to come up with creative options after understanding the underlying concerns and what the needs, what the fears, what the motivations that are causing the conflict actually are. This is how we design solutions or come up with options that can work for both parties. And this is how conflict resolution works. The next clip is going to illustrate my point more forcefully or better in helping you understand this. Conflict resolution works.